Okay, why is it limited to 75 FPS?
Revelio.
I can't even go through there yet. Level 1 lock. Interesting. Right trigger. That's a thing. That's kind of cool.
Revelio.
My parents thought I was going to be a squib. Lo and behold, ended up being a wizard. Alright, where can we go? Hey Chris, how you been, man? Long time. I am Harry Potter. Oh, same. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck though, and the Neo 2. Okay, the Steam Deck, it's got issues. Not exactly profound for... It's just not powerful enough to play the game. Though my Neo 2 is. New handheld, does a lot of things. I've still been playing Call of Duty on the side from time to time. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Xbox, it'll play it flawlessly. Xbox, the PlayStation, my PC can play it dangerously well, provided it doesn't crash. Ordered a liquid cooler for my GPU to prevent the problem that it has. It's out of time for being able to RMA. So my solution for my system has been to cap the gameplay footage at around roughly 100 FPS. My system has my AMD 7900 XTX has the glitch where it has the high delta, so it does reach 110 degrees Celsius. which is not good. No, not good. That's a bit too toasty for me. Huh. Okay, so there is a quest over there. There. That Revelio becomes really handy. Something here. Blocked. And my guess is, yep, it's on the other side. What do we got here? I held off from streaming it because of work, and yeah, I can tell you about the weirdness of my current work situation. But it is not worth the time. Not worth it. Nope. Oh, but I did apply for a job stateside. A good one. Tried to get my hands on it. Didn't quite work out. The guy turned me down. I wasn't too happy about it. Oh well. Not much I can really do about it. So I've been working on getting my certifications in order because I know I talked about joining the Space Force, and it is something that's still on the table. Still, honest to God, scares me of an idea.
It's a relief to find as to why that
Revelio. Oh.
And the controls on this are funky.
not. Yes, you were. You were staring right at me.
Whoa. That's kind of cool. Just standing right next to the flu powder.
What about the room,
Eek.
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
What the heck?
You must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first. Now,
Dream actually looks pretty good.
Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier. We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the
Borrowed?
cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Oh
We're
shit.
fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman.
Now I can see everyone's chat. If somebody actually posted something on another platform, I apologize if I didn't see it. My fault.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes.
I'll let this continue. I'll be right back.
I'll ask that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Still there, Chris? Or Carl?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian or Natty? I'll do Natty.
I'd like to
Natty's
get to
cool.
Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students.
Especially from where she's from.
Knows the area. She'll keep you well. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment,
There we go.
your friend will meet you
Now
in
the chat's
classroom.
actually working.
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Is it this? Nope, it's over here. There it is. Wait, the headless rat? Oh, nothing else. Wait, there's something there. Ah, questies, questies. Let's do some questies. I'm gonna do some questies here. Don't get mad at me. We're everywhere.
I really have made a...
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking.
Oh, wow.
I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right.
Why isn't everything all right?
Trouble with the librarian.
What you do?
Fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books.
Hey,
My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word
I'm
with bird in my incantation, because when I
not sure if it'll come to the Switch.
now in the library, they
Is it?
literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian.
How you doing,
would think
Christina?
that
Been a
way.
while.
I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5.
July 25th, you're right.
Be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Holy cow.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
That's cool.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
There's one game I'm actually looking way forward to. That's the new.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Any more books? 2. That was 3. Oh, ooh. So there's a thing that I actually talked about on Facebook, and I actually promoted it after talking with the original creators of these things. So I replaced the joypads or joy-cons in my Nintendo Switch with a Gully Kit Hall effect sensors. Oh, which is this one? This is on PC. I heard it.
Revelio.
Those Hall effect sensors and Joy-Cons have finally been released. I installed them on my Nintendo Switch. Oh, there you are. Huzzah! One more. Probably all the way over there. Yeah, I ended up with a hardware upgrade, and yeah, I'm impressed. I'm very, very, very much impressed with its capabilities. Hear it.
Revelio.
Where is it? Is that up high? There's a lot of interesting references to the Harry Potter games and other Harry Potter movies and books. I see. You can also learn the Avacadabra, Unforgivable Curse. You can learn them all, actually. Set yourself up with a full-on setup. There's a neat little thing, too, because you become wanted in the game if you end up killing people.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
Yeah, if you end up getting caught after killing people and everything, you go to Azkaban.
I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Here wasn't quest inventory. No. Collection. I'm using an Xbox controller on my PC to play it. What one was it? Oh yeah, your husband gave me a few postings that they have over there in Arizona. So you get to create your character. But first you get to create your character, and then afterwards you go through the first part of the story. From the first part of the story...
Trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Ah, here it is. All the quests, all the missions, all the things. Imperio... Crucio, Avda Kedavra. All the things that you can learn is actually pretty cool. Transformation spell. I will turn you into a rat. I looked into it, and it's something I'm gonna... I haven't applied for it yet, but I will once I hear back from these other positions. Not a matter of getting certain things in order, it's just more along the lines of priorities. Had at least 6 to 7 other interviews within the last week. Some of them stateside, some of them here.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
So basically it doesn't really follow anything from the original story. It was actually written by somebody else. It's something completely new.
Down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
So J.K. Rowling had zero affiliation to the creation of Hogwarts Legacy.
Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
So I'm doing a lot of side stories in addition because each
and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
one of the
Rather an overreaction on their part.
houses
I'll say.
have
Anyway,
different
I can't
quest
work out
lines.
how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary.
Okay, they have some things that are unique
I
to
need
each one.
someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Murph.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate
She gets a little bit of revenue, but not much really to be counted as real revenue.
do come and see me
Most of it
again.
goes to
I
a
think
third-person
I'll make
association.
by myself in no time.
And that's the two companies that actually developed the game, Warner Brothers being one of them. The other one is... Here, what was it? Really? Showing me pictures of your food. Hey Casey, how you doing? Here. Hogwarts Legacy. Avalanche Software. Avalanche Software and Warner Brothers. How the heck am I supposed to get these gobstones? I can't fly yet.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ah, there you are.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
How you doing? Having the day off, huh? So another thing of the affiliation is the people. Sirius Black's great-great-great-grandfather's in here. Here, one of the Weasleys is also an instructor slash dean of students. Technically, she could if she wanted to. But with so much hate that's going on for her over the whole situation that happened on Twitter, it just seems rather, well, and I believe it's completely
I'd better keep
uncalled
an eye
for.
on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh yeah, they did a lot of detail to the game. A lot of detail. Interesting is most of the time whenever it comes down to Harry Potter games and stuff. What happened on Twitter? Okay, so J.K. Rowling posted one post that pissed off a lot of people. Her exact words, and I quote, were, what are the name of those people that get menstrual cycles? Women? Women? Oh, that's right. Women. She stated a biological fact and got shat on for it.
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
So they think that the game is affiliated with her and in some way, shape, or form. God. shows signs of transphobia. And to make matters worse, the whole trans community is being attacked by people now. So basically, the trans community thinks that the LGBTQ thinks that the game is affiliated with transphobia and that people that are playing it should be attacked and harassed and all that other BS. How the fuck am I supposed to get all the way up there? Oh. This way. Oh, and to make matters worse, a few days ago.
Better keep an eye on high places
Whoa.
around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
That's a biggin'.
Revelio.
The last Harry Potter game I played was a Lego, so yeah, the graphics are amazing. Maybe because I'm not reading it myself, but I don't get what the big deal of the statement was. So they think that J.K. Rowling is transphobic because she stated a biological fact. That the only people who can get menstrual cycles and periods are female. Real female.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
So the trans community is attacking her for it. It's really stupid as fuck. Hogwarts Legacy, interesting choice. So bad people don't know the difference between the controversy and the game. The two different things are not the same. Exactly! Exactly.
Revelio.
In fact, it's gotten so bad and that it's come down to the point that somebody had created a website to find people who are streaming the game on Twitch and other platforms and arrange for hate raids. There was one lady that was sitting there and she was claiming, well, she likes playing Harry Potter. She liked playing this game. And she got banned from this person's stream. Some weenie who just has about 150 viewers, transgender, with claims of being transgender or with this thing. Slots are full. Wait, no, I don't. It's a mess. It's BS. The whole freaking thing is a bunch of BS. My inventory's not full. Neither is my gear. Hold on. What? It's not full. Oh, there's different levels of that. Believe it or not, there are different levels of it. Yeah, I know, I got this thing going, and I can't get into it because I need to progress through the story. And I can't get anything from this because, well, it just won't let me. Just trash, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we got. Those gloves. Wait. Oh! Now I understand it. I feel foolish. There we go. Quidditch goggles. Chris, have you watched The Last of Us? Oh, no, I haven't. But I seriously want to. Wait, now that I got that done, that means the other gear should be accessible. Oh, in technical meaning. That's a big piece of armor. Alright, so my quest thing is down there. I got a whole lot of down to go. You hear that one of the actors was actually turning away the idea of doing something and refused because it was, I think she said it was too sexual. Oh God, this thing. So 9 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's the down one. There's a down one. Unless that's 6. Hold on. Heads. 9 plus 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. I need... And then there's 1 plus 15. That equals 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 7. What has 7? I could be wrong. Our brother loved reading the book. He feels after hearing and seeing the tweets of Rowling ruined his childhood. How can you love the books but not like what the author says? That's a good question. Yes, I've been looking at the new Mandalorian as well. It's freaking awesome. Okay, there we go. So that's 7. That's 0. That's 1. So that's 2. Alright, so now we got on the list. So dragon plus 3-headed dragon. Thank you for the like. Much appreciated. There's 3 plus 9. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. The bottom is 12. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 7. So now I got to find out what plus what equals 7. So happy that I found this. The eye. Just that. You ever read the books, man? Yeah, all of them, Daniel. I've read all the books. I fucking love it. Been watching the new Mandalorian too. I love the new Mandalorian. When you come back to the States, we should go to Disney and... Yes! Some spins of Disney. I don't like one being the Bad Batch. I've never seen it. Yes, they did. Funny thing, on the side I've been playing Dark Forces, which was made in 1995 by LucasArts Films and Game Development. And that has the original Rogue One. And what Disney did for Rogue One, I'll admit they did a really good job. I'll openly admit they did a banging job. But I would have loved to see how it would have been with the original story. Yeah, 2 plus 15. 15, 16, 17. 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So you need a 6. So 6 is the salamander. Open sesame! Distinguished Amber Cloak. Amber Cloak is well appointed. And it's not all that great, but I'll wear it. Oh wait. I can do other things. So you see the outfit, right? I can sell it. That's freaking awesome. I think I will. I'll stream it probably next time I go live. Boss man asked for something, and I did exactly what he requested. And now they gotta wait until tomorrow for me to come into work. I've been out sick with a stomach bug for a week. The books are really good. I lost all mine to a bed bug infestation. Oh no! I know, right? I don't blame. So, okay. The original Rogue One was actually explained in Dark Forces, the first game. Let's see here. And I have a thing that allows me to play the game. in a more modern playstyle. Slightly more modern playstyle. There's a few things that need to be fixed on it, though. It was originally made for DOS and Macintosh for 1985 and PlayStation 1996. Yeah, my old man had the game on hand. I played it. Of course, it was a shareware model version, so it only came with one level. So I ended up buying the game on Steam because, well, Star Wars collection during that time was dirt cheap. And, hey, look, a thief! Amazing creatures and where to find them. Supposed to be a reference to Dumbledore in here. Crazy question, man. I can't remember if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh or not. Yeah, and what's crazy is I still have my cards.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Didn't expect that. Well, back then, shareware games back in the day, they only had one, two, or three levels. They only allowed you to play so much of the game. There was no such thing as a real demo back then. That was the demo. And it had the full game, and to unlock it, you had to buy a key, whether it be through purchasing it from the main source or from some computer store. Like Doom. Doom came out with a shareware, and the shareware was amazing. Of course, it only played the first series of levels. What kind of spells can you learn in the game, by the way? Oh, a lot of them. 3 of the unforgivable curses. Leviosa. Levioso. You can learn transformation spells.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really?
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's alright, but not quite the same. I know, right?
Basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Lady, you're gonna need as much luck as you can get. But yeah, you got a whole bunch of spells to, well, not a big selection, but enough to be able to get by. So, of course, you got the Astro Memento, you got the Glacius, Levioso, the Transformation Configuration, Flipendo. Flipendo, that was from the first game. Descendo. Yeah, they got a whole bunch to work with. Fire, defensive, that Expelliarmus, yeah. Bombarba, Incendio. Yeah, they got a whole bunch to work with. Reparo. Alteration spell. Conjuring spell. I gotta learn that one still. I'm still at the beginning of the game. Well, to some extent. Hold the phone. I want them to make another Harry Potter series. I know there was talks about it.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary...
I liked what they did with the Fantastic Beasts, but they should have kept Johnny Depp. This bullshit between Johnny Depp and his ex-wife is just, it's horrible. It's a joke.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. But it's invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Sorry.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
They should have kept Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp would have really been ballin' if it came down when it came down to Fantastic Beasts. The guy that they had, I'll admit he can act, but nothing beats who they originally had planned for it. More along the lines of an insult to replace a good actor with somebody that looked as bad as that guy.
Clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a...
Oh, balls, I forgot about this.
Magic.
They kept Johnny Depp. It would be, yeah, more worth it.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate, lashed out.
I was debating on the idea of, whoa. Was debating on the idea of coming back stateside for Thanksgiving. Well, as long as the employer doesn't screw with my scheduling because of their personal problems.
Revelio.
I tend to go to Chili's and have the best freaking meal I've ever had in a while. I rarely go over to Chili's on post. Wow. Why'd you do that for? Did he deserve to be torn apart?
Reparo.
Well, I can't fix him.
Revelio.
Yeah, going to Chili's, enjoying food.
Hello.
Just
Looking for me?
Natty, I hope
trying to have a chill day.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
She comes from a study and a, I don't know what to call it. She comes from a school of magic where they don't use wands.
I
Revelio.
was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might be interested in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was...
Okay. I'll stay with her.
I love switching spells.
Bayside, they have a bomb bill at Chili's, 3 meal entrees for $10.99, and a margarita special. Oh!
Fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
On your birthday,
Grave mistake to take it as an elective
13
class.
for a margarita, 313.
I believe you.
I
Jealous.
suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Ninja Ramos, thank you for that like.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be
Revelio.
indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
No, he's starting out as a 5th year. He started a little bit behind, but at the same time he was
I often spot
taught
flies in this area.
Oh?
by another professor.
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
What the hell?
Revelio.
Worth it. I think I'd do the same, but I'm gonna need a designated driver.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Was technically his first year, but he's
Time exploring if I could.
starting off as a 5th year.
I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
And yeah, you didn't hear wrong.
Hurt me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned
Whoa.
outside of the castle walls.
Yeah, we witnessed somebody die at the beginning of the game, so now he can see those things. Hold on. My thing is not updating properly. Did you have green beer this week? Green beer. Wait. Green. St. Patrick's Day is on this Friday. This coming Friday. My inventory's full. Oh, nope, it's not. Close though. You got that right. I got beer.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange.
Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking and debating on
New and
canceling one of my vacation leaves and just
Getting used to things.
coming out during
What about
Thanksgiving.
you? Do you finally feel settled?
I'm just...
my homeland, but it is
I know I'm going to
beautiful.
sound weird saying this because I know I had original plans on doing things back in January and this other
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say.
other job took advantage of it, and through February I was in talks with the guy and I didn't get the position, which I'm upset. I don't know why I didn't get the position. And it's because of my current employer.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new
Thank you for the light.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle.
That I can do easily.
Good luck to both of you.
That. Thank you for that like.
Oh, Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Accio.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Whenever I like.
What they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
I think I'm alert. I'm afraid of goblins.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get
Butterbeer?
any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander. and I am keen to see what
Because I've been around for 11 and a half years, and compared to other employees, I know the policies, rules, I follow, and I help enforce them.
Let's meet at your own place. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
And they don't like that. They think I'm too smart for my own good at times.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
And in some cases, it's just easy
Just a moment, please.
to try to get rid of a complicated individual who knows the rules than it is to
I'm looking for...
For a new wand.
play around with it.
It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not
So,
you.
boss man thinks I made him look bad because I said something.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
He thinks I'm out to get him. He
Give this
had
one
a few coworkers that didn't like me, so they spread some rumors amongst each other and sent him a message saying that I said something on social media that was against the rules.
Once more, come on. Really swish it.
Yeah, it caused
Oh dear.
a mess.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
And every single time I try to work hard to do more than just what my job description shows
Something not to worry.
to push forward,
Not you.
I'm told not to. I get shot down, I get pushed to the side. It's like, no. It's like, really, dude?
A rare
Leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing my job. I haven't done anything wrong. I make the facility look good. I follow and enforce the rules. And you can see it. So why shit on me for it? Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
I had a few interviews to get out of the facility, and I've
Trickier than I
talked with HR. I'm like, you know what? I'm having problems with my current employer. He's taking words of hearsay and trying to claim that he has screenshots of me shitting on him
There you are.
and has no proof over the factor. I'm like, well, let's see what we can do.
Think you might be the one.
So I talked with career services. Career services are like,
Take it.
it's great.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Oh, but you know, he had time in the services. I should do this, this, and this. That's what made him stand out in the military. I'm like, well, that's understandable, but we're not in the military, dude. We're AFES. We're in the Army and Air Force Exchange Service. I said, I'm doing everything that I possibly can. I don't know why my boss is being the way that he is.
How intriguing.
Alder.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Flexible, bendy. a great range of magic, a great powerful magic, and a consistent of magic. Without all that's going on, how are you still employed? Simply put, I've been with the company for 11 and a half years. Them firing me would be the big mistake.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. What do you think?
Been there for 11 and a half years. I know things that I probably shouldn't, even as my current employment. If they tried to take me out, I would know how they couldn't have. For example, if my manager wanted to fire me, he couldn't. That's not his duty. That's the duty of the human resource manager. A person can only get fired if they've been there for that long to have 3 letters of reprimands. To get a letter of reprimands, you must have 3 consecutive
Particularly powerful.
write-ups for the same situation within the same yearly time frame.
I'm eager to try it out.
Since I've neither,
Would imagine so.
he kind of sort of can't attack me.
Is capable of dazzling magic, and the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly.
I only have 1 letter of
That
reprimands,
sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
and that's
You get to it.
because
Do come and see me again if
Uh,
I can be of
my
further
previous
assistance.
investigation, they wanted to do some shit and tried to make themselves look good in the process. Unfortunately for the man, I ended up making myself look good because I stepped up and told the manager I made a mistake. I'll take the blame and I'll do whatever I need to. Anyways, it was a mess. Complete and utter disastrous mess. Ooh, that's right. Wand handles. Oh, wow. I don't like the blue. I'll go with the Invariant Gray. Yeah, ask your husband about a letter of reprimands. Those things are a nuisance when management thinks it's a great idea to start trying to push them. Alright, something in scrolls. Donkos. The Old Fool. Blood and Peck. Warning needs. Tombs and scrolls.
I don't see why everyone out there pushing the boundaries of magic.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh yeah, and there's plenty of random things you can do.
Revelio.
That doesn't look like it should be doing that. There it is. Something else, but it's up here.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm not high enough level for that. My work people are nuts. Rammstein, do you know the Muffin Man? They're crazy. They put El Pollo Loco in El Pollo Loco. Where's the door? Okay, first things first, I need a... way to turn my pretty little butt down. There it is.
I miss the old cricket golfing.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley.
That's...
Matilda, student. I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Oh yes, let's see what we have to work with, shall we?
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around.
Holy
at the rest
cow.
of my inventory.
Yep, work people are nuts. Actually, we can go to extra extent. Oh yeah, it is what it is. People be as they are. I'm doing my thing. I don't make anything from streaming, which is fine, but I have fun with it. People cry about all this neat little stuff and they get their butt hurt, and I'm probably the most logical, straightforward individual you ever come across nowadays because, well, I ain't got time to put sugar on topping on anything at the moment. Of course, I did leave my boss sitting there wondering why the hell I do say what I say. I told him, well, why not? It's only logical. Alright, J. Pippin's potions. Ha ha ha, I got it! Was that a Death Eater's mask, I noticed? Yep, it sure was. Like the pre-order bonus allowed you to get certain things.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
That being one of them.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all
Potions?
ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Oh, cool. Matt Daddy's online.
Versatile.
And Fire Highs.
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy,
So yeah,
protect. You'll discover
that was a Death Eater's mask that I can use.
I'm in. I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything. But for now,
This guy's got a weird look on his face. Like, I can't see you straightly because I can't look at you straight. But what I'll do is I'll look at you from an angle. Because why not?
feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush.
Galvictia, Bazos. Claves, thank you for the like, buddy. Much appreciated. Focus potion recipe. Thunder brew. What's this? Such an ugly look. No worries, we'll fix that. Seems I missed something. I have! Believe it or not, I had a chance to go out and eat some Spuddies with her and her husband. Or no, not Spuddies, but the other one. And her kids. It was amazing. We were sitting there reminiscing of all the past and everything, and oh, it was great seeing her again. There's a few times she ended up coming to the shop at. I told her a little bit from what I heard about the Magic Neep wheelchair. Magic Neep, Magic Neep, Magic Neep. Where is Magic Neep? This Magic Neep? The Magic Neep. Yeah, she's really enjoying it, and she ended up getting somewhat stuck for a short time
Well, hello there.
after her truck arrived.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Well, I asked about. You remember you told me about the wheelchair.
I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not
Oddly enough, I don't remember much.
choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
Yeah, that was
I suppose not.
2 months ago.
In addition to seeds, I have
Oh, and then
plants. Grow everything
yeah, we got to experiencing Carnival.
ingredients. Even Pippin purchased
Had to fill her in about Carnival and all that stuff,
you a packet of Dickney.
and Foshing, and then how New Year's works here, and Christmas, and
Something fresh.
yeah.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything.
Lots.
Find Natty. Revelio.
Remember, we were sitting there talking about high school and stuff, and her husband was sitting there looking at me and her like we were weird, I think, because we were talking about stuff that really was weird that happened at the school, like the walkout, the stuff that happened from time to time, the kind of people we had that we went to school with, the works, the whole shebang. I told her about my sister and what she did with one of our instructors. Oh my god. Yeah, we sat and we talked about a lot of stuff. We caught up on a lot of things. Places she's been, things that she's seen and done. It was great. He's short! There, I'll say it. He's short.
Revelio.
He's a good guy, but my god. I first met him and I'm like, dude, you are short. I didn't say that to him. Oh man. Short and bald. Oh yeah, so my sister had one of our old instructors, English instructors, the guy who used to play guitar up on the second floor of the library.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
So my sister was sitting there doing her thing, and he looked at her and said, "Why can't you be like your brother?" And the first words out of her mouth is "fuck you," and she walked out.
Lumos.
I was just there. There it is. I cannot confirm or deny the factivity of what happened during that day. More or less the activities that have arisen.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
Hey, at least Anthony passed. He got to college, or he got to go into where he wanted to go. And, let me think what else was there. Well, there was the one thing with Anthony, and then there was the other one where I accidentally took... I say this loosely, accidentally, because it wasn't on purpose. I took down the main server that they used for their emails and everything else, and that would, yeah, that... No, I can't unlock locks yet. There's a special spell that's required. I haven't learned it yet. I will soon. I just gave you away. And you left me out? Hey, Anthony came to me for that, alright? He messaged me one day and he's like, "Man, can you like help me out with this?" Accidentally took down their email and data servers so that they couldn't do their emails and stuff like that. That was on accident. That wasn't on purpose.
Revelio.
Seemed perfectly fine to me. I'm not sure I'd know what an unwell owl would look like, come to think of it.
I'm sure it doesn't stretch by much to imagine.
Accio.
I'll admit I was a nasty little turd, and yes, that server went down for about a week. They had to ask for help with the computer networking 1, 2, and 3, and 4 class just to figure out what the hell happened, and then shortly after the fact, I was able to get back in with no problem.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
Very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp.
Nope.
Ah, well.
It disappeared on him.
To be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin.
Never mind, I'll fix it. As always.
Hey, 3 more and I got the whole collection for this area. There's one all the way up there. I got this. So yeah, I've done some stupid stuff in the past I don't openly admit to my employers. And the worst I've done so far, even with the current employer, is, well, I've told you that my boss is kind of a pain. He's taking words of BS from people, using them as fact when they're not. And the man highly regards himself for using iPhones. iPhones are such trash!
Lumos.
Wait a minute, that's the walkway up here. I remember going to your and for wait a minute. I remember going to your for the first time, and something happened with the Wi-Fi, and your mom literally yelled. So whenever I moved out here, I was able to get an iPhone for like dirt cheap, but it was a Sprint and it was locked. I plugged it into my computer and I was able to completely modify everything and even unlock it for global use. Some people call bullshit on that, and then whenever I showed them what I did, they don't anymore. Why don't I just sell this stuff? I can at least get some money out of it. Sorry, typo. I meant went in your house for the first time. Yeah, I figured. Don't feel bad. Whenever I do my voice to text, it always comes out sounding funny. And I keep telling people, please don't, for the love of God, don't be surprised if I say something and it doesn't come out right. I've gotten so lazy to the point where I'm actually just doing that instead. Peppermint. Imagination shows no end.
Revelio.
Oh, that's cool. I'll admit I've done some stupid shit in the past. But yeah, iPhones are... I was able to unlock it. And I think the worst that I've done so far... Whoa. Is when I worked in a food court, this lady kept playing some really hardcore rap in the back office, and she wasn't supposed to. I was a supervisor during the time, and I told her she needed to cut it out or else I'm going to end up doing some things. Well, she didn't believe me. So she was playing her hardcore rap, and while she was doing that, I got into her phone with my other phone that was unlocked for being able to do things. And that was ridiculously easy to do using Slackware services. And replaced all of her music with country music. I've never heard somebody yell and scream and go batshit in my life so hard. After that whole situation, she requested transfer out and never seen her again. Like I said, she kept playing hardcore rap on her iPhone through a speaker, and I utilized that to my advantage to get into her phone and remove all of her rap music and replace it with some country tunes. Every time she ended up trying to switch the song, it always ended up being the one and almighty song, the only one song I had on there for her. So the fact that she started up the computer, or started up her phone for the next song, and all she heard was, "She thought my tractor was sexy." That, and I recently got my hands on something that it's kind of dangerous to have on hand. They're trying to block it from being purchased in Europe and other parts of the world. Somebody did a startup for a tool called a Flipper Zero. And the stuff this thing can do with the right tools, there is no limit. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into details of the shit that I pulled off with my facility manager's shit. I will say that with a screenshot, a real screenshot of what I got on him, he can be in some deep shit with HR. I got screenshots of you saying this about me. No, you don't. What you got is a bunch of text from one asshole that don't like me. That's what you got. Because it's a tool that can be utilized for learning purposes. And trying to get my Security Plus, this tool can be utilized for those sort of things. It didn't cost me very much. It was only like a death clap, really. Like $150, and then the purchase of the shipping was something like 200 and some change. Okay, there are other purposes and means behind it, but nothing illegal. Purely educational. I learn things by doing things.
Revelio.
Hello, Beatrice.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray.
Hey! You put a wee bit too much to a tray.
But you may address me as Madam Green.
Okay, Madam Green.
Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears.
I would go with an Xbox.
And well, if you've been
You get more bang for your buck, and the service that you get with it is just amazing. But that's my opinion.
There's an uprooting to drop
I like my PlayStation and my Xbox. Both systems are amazing.
Someone died here.
Aye.
Some of the exclusives that you find on PlayStation are already out for other things as well.
How may I help you today?
The only thing that's technically exclusive to Sony will be the Final Fantasy series.
What do you have for sale?
And even then, it's...
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Mandrake! Alright, let's see about getting rid of some garbage. The digital isn't really worth it. I'd go with the disc edition because then you can get PlayStation 4 games and have it reverse compatible, or at least to some extent. And I've got a PS5 and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's just that the whole exclusive thing that they got going on for them. Looks pretty sick for a Ravenclaw. But I think I'll stick with the Death Eater or the Dark Arts. Zonkos? Chief Prankster coat? Oh, that is awesome. I'm not 100% against Sony. I'm just a little bit eh. I have a PS5, like I said. I haven't played it all that much, mainly for PlayStation games that are Sony exclusive, and my PS4 games. But Final Fantasy, definitely. Any day, every day, all day. Looky, looky!
Lumos.
Smoke coming from the ground. It's not up there, could it? There it is.
Lumos.
Oi! That's not nice. Oh, I love fucking Elder Scrolls. I can't wait for the new one to come out. I played plenty of ESO, though. ESO is pretty cool. Played a lot of Skyrim. Still playing Skyrim. People complain too much about this game's quality of services. They say in this general area everything dips down like 20%. Whoa. And I've only run across one person that's in the T-pose. Oh, nah. Give me a moment. I'm gonna throw something in the oven real quick. Sorry about the wait, guys. Another RV adventure? Oh, that's a good question. Don't know. Guess if I end up getting another job elsewhere, I probably won't ever have another RV adventure.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Uh-oh. That is a troll. What? The Sam Sing? Sam? From Barba.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
I'm doing another RV handheld video. It's just taking me a minute.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to let him down!
Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him in his own game. Took him long enough.
I like it. We need to make sure he stays that way.
Wow, that was convenient. Left button and right button. Okay, that's impressive. Troll with the punches.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
Yeah, I got
And
the footage that I need, including the B-rolls. I just haven't had the chance to do any video editing for it.
The makings of an aura.
Recently, I've been
If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
doing more tests for the A+, Net+, and Security+.
And thank you again.
And putting in applications.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Good as new.
Just a matter of actually managing my times.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo.
Well, that went, really well.
We were just talking about you.
Okay, Augustus.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
I can try doing some editing tomorrow.
Take your time.
You want me to compare this piece of shit to what I got? Defense 5 compared to Defense 24. What the fuck is this piece of shit? RV or VR? $28 versus 34. 28 versus... Oh wait, we can compare it. Alright, this makes things difficult. Okay, that shirt is extraordinary. The prices are absurd. Well, this will do me some good because that's gloves. Dreamer's Nightwear. Why not? Sleepwear for the lad. $33 versus $34. Ain't got the money for it. RV or VR?
Extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade.
I could do some VR anytime. I was about to do some VR here about an hour ago, but...
At least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just...
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
I'll sell it just because of the... because... See what else that I can get. This one is what I wanted, right? Yep, the velvet. Oh, the droid stuff. I got some footage for it. I just haven't compiled it for the handheld. RV depends. If I get another job, I won't even be doing another RV adventure. I'd be doing more along the lines of whatever the fuck Finkle's my tickle. Finkle. I can do VR stuff though. Gloves fit perfectly for this design and style. Oh, good.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch.
Well, there's 4 cybersecurity jobs that I looked at for clearance jobs. If I get one of them, I'll be getting a security clearance either S or TS, which is something that I want. Which means I'll still be working with the government, but as a contractor, I'll be making a shitload of money that I can actually pay for my stuff that I need to have paid for. I'm still waiting to hear back about my student loan stuff. That thing pisses me off because I was given a no-go.
Student, take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
My student loans got denied on my student loan forgiveness.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack.
FFEL doesn't allow for it. They have to consolidate.
To see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
What is up with her voice?
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
On his back, Death Eater. Insignia.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
There. Last one.
Accio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated.
Yeah.
Like Rookwood and Hollow.
Student loan forgiveness, you have to have a consolidated loan or a federal loan.
Tell me. But for the moment,
Having
return to the castle.
a federal
Professor Weasley
family
will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
something education loan, FFEL, they won't even approve it. They did have a they had a limited approval for it by Biden, but it had to be done by October 31st. So I put in mine beforehand during the time that it was after it became consolidated. So technically it does have an allowance for it. But I got notification from the consolidation that it got denied, even though the ruling was that any past payments would be approved as part of the main payments of 120 plus. I had over 180 verified payments during the time of COVID and after the fact, and before the fact as well. All successful payments. And the mail that I got said that, nope, it wasn't approved because I got 0 payments on the consolidation, blah, 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 blah. So I made 1 or 2 payments, put in my application again, and the signature from my manager is before the time of the temporary PSLF approval. So I've got everything within the green. They're just jerking me around. And in June, they got another one that's supposed to be pushed by Biden, 10,000 to 20,000. And if that happens, then I wouldn't have to worry about it too much at all. But I just need something that'll help keep me afloat while at the same time have to worry less about these student loans. It's a nuisance, I tell you. Complete and utter nuisance. And I really do hope that those guys can figure out their stuff. Or like Biden and all that stuff. It's just, whoa. Control my computer's mouse and playing the game. That's kind of cool. You know, I don't mind making the payments. I really don't. especially with an IDR. It's just the whole thing. Here's a good example of what ray tracing is. I've always wanted to do this. So, here. Good example of ray tracing. Gringotts. Doesn't really affect it. Oh wow, where'd you come from? Ray tracing is a technology that was incorporated for specific kinds of hardware, allowing you to simulate certain factors. It's mathematical tracing of light and shadow and other things. Yeah, if I get a letter of offer letter and stuff like that, it'll be good. If I get approval for my student loan forgiveness, that'd be even greater. If I get the rest of them done and out of the way, I'd be happy. Most people don't even realize that I actually stress about this stuff most of the time, but I don't let it get to me, and I don't let people know that it gets to me. So you see the floor with all the reflective surfaces and stuff? So this is what's going to happen whenever I turn off that ray tracing. Or at least turn it down a notch so that we can get things looking better. Reflective surfaces, but not as much. Nice. Yeah. Yay. Fun. Gaming. Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling is J.K. Rowling. Everybody cries about him. They shouldn't be. I put down the title the way that I did because I wanted to really trigger people. So, how many successful payments do you know? If you have, how many? For your student loans. Oh no. It's the nuisance.
It was a long time ago. It was an accident.
How do you accidentally fall in love with another woman? So I don't know who you meet up with in this game. Let me think here. In this house, I know you get to. Oh wow.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
This is it. I'm looking for this for a while. Across the way. That way. There it is. No, you can put in for your PSLF and they'll tell you yay or nay. I'm not sure if they only allow for it like once a year or something. Alright, time to start this quest.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
No, really?
Library be. Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
That guy's wand was red. Hey, look.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I'd rather do every other single side mission in addition, knowing that I'll get it all done, rather than to sit there on my rumpus compass.
Hello there.
Just do the story.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight battling the odd troll, I should think.
Christina, I got to watch in National Treasure 1 and 2.
I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure.
And then I started watching the new TV series, and oh wow!
Fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Yes. Up around, out the door. Really? They call this a map? They want me to go near a rhinoceros thingy. Go through a door outside where there's a dragon insignia and pull something on a I know, right? The map shows pretty much just details. That's it. And then on the mini map, it shows that it's supposed to be downstairs and outside. Shame I can't jump over the thing and fall. La 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 la.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
So the rhinoceros skeleton, I go down the stairway and out the door. Oh my god. Here's the dragon.
Fountain. I'm getting closer. Revelio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
And then some sort of picture.
This stairwell looks promising.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagia.
There it is.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
Whoa!
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what
That's
goes
creative.
about the search.
Authentic historical. What the fuck? The cloak. Looks really good too. Historian uniform.
I do wish I could.
Lumos.
And he laughed and said, "Try not to be seen." I don't find that funny at all.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for defense against the dark arts? What better way to learn, I say?
Hogwarts always has another meeting.
The Daedalian keys are back.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's weird.
I'm Nellie, by the way.
Hello, Nellie.
I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping thieves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Okay. So they want me to follow a key. Well, first things first. I'm going to do that one. Oh, goodness. Such a numbskull I am. Oh my god! I'm gonna go dizzy doing this shit, you know that? Running around in circles like this.
I'm not going to lose any more sleep over my choice.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought
Yes, I did.
You might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we.
This guy's voice, dude.
Glad I enlisted you to join me.
His voice.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Yeah, the maps are they're kind of weird. All right, the keys. Luckily, I don't have to go very far.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Don't drop those.
Revelio.
You know what this reminds me of? Well, there's 4 of them compared to the original 3, but really have this Nick. The Hobbit. There we go. I said it. The Hobbit.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Oh God. I gotta chase this thing?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
I smack it. That's how I did it. Ah, I missed. Chris, thank you for the follow, bud.
Yes.
Gotcha.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So each house you get to meet a certain series of people at times. I think it's like Hufflepuff, you end up going to Azkaban for something as a side quest. Gryffindor, you end up doing a quest for Nearly Headless Nick. I forgot what Slytherin was. Forgot what Ravenclaw was. But each one has a few special quests that allow for really neat stuff. Which I think is really neat because then you're not just getting bored of playing Gargoyle.
Revelio.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
He's pissed off at me because I...
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
He's insulting me as I attack him.
That youngin's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get...
No, this is way before then.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
This is before...
Token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token.
This is before...
Unlocks house chests. I call them
that.
house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
So this is before the Potters were even in existence. This is before even Snape was even existing. So yeah. For example, Miss Weasley in here is Ron's great-great-great-great-grandmother. All the stuff that's in here is during the 1800s. Give or take. Well, I can figure that it's during the 1800s because some of the stuff that they mention and the characters that are in here are during that time frame. So this is before even Professor Dumbledore was even a professor. I agree. Luna is freaking awesome. So somebody did find a glitch which allows you to get into the other common houses. And each one's location is very distinct from each other. So the Ravenclaw one is up in a very, 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 very high location. Gryffindor, not very sure. I did come across the snake one. I forgot the word for it. That one's underground. There's a glitch. I'm not sure how to perform it, but it allows you to go into any of the house's common rooms.
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Oh my. 16! Oh god.
What are you up to now?
I thought Professor Black would get rid of all the Muggle-born students.
I thought about transferring to both battles.
Alright, secrets of the restricted section. Anything there? Anything here? I need to get this one. The hospital wing. And let's go to the boathouse. We've never been to the boathouse before.
Black and his iron fist. But then I remembered that I don't speak French.
What the hell? Okay. What's really weird is there's even a reference from the movie in here from, what's his name? Hagrid. With all the photos, I wouldn't doubt if there's one of each individual character in here. Slytherin, that's it, Slytherin. Underground. Wow! Okay, this is cool. Haven't been here yet.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Why is that one turning and the other's not? Wait. That's one.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Might be something for later, I guess. That is hard.
Levioso. Accio.
The key. I need to smack it at the right time. That was dangerously close. I didn't intentionally do that. That wasn't on purpose.
Revelio.
Hogwarts coat of arms include a lion, snake, eagle, and a badger, representing either the house of the four houses. Is it a reference to the game to show where you've been and to see for hidden rooms? Yes and no. So the closest thing we got is the main map itself and flue powder. Flue powder teleportations. This should be familiar. To my understanding, technically it should, but I don't think they've added it in the game. A lot of amazing references, though. How the heck am I supposed to get down there? Right through. Don't mind me, I'm just skelementering all over the place.
Lumos.
Well, I guess. I think there might be a broomstick you could get.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Place where Snape dies. Boathouse.
Revelio.
A lot of references everywhere. They did really good in recreating the whole area. trophy room. Grand staircase, Ravenclaw. Go to the place, then it turns to daylight, and then I can go off and roam around a little bit more easier during the day. Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, that's ingenious. So it's supposed to be nighttime, and I'm supposed to feel slightly more boned? Fabulous. Downstairs, so defense against the dark arts might be the easiest way. What do you think? What you think? What the fuck?
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Rubus is...
Professor
I don't think it exists yet.
Urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Why is it always a
I'm
task?
surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
I'm still curious about the 3 eyeballs that are eyeballing me.
Find me once you've finished.
I mean, look at them. They're only staring at me. Not the professor, but me. And yeah, this is Professor Plume's Defense Against the Dark Arts room. I remember because pesky pixie pixinomi.
Revelio.
Yeah, but they're staring only at me.
Levioso. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
What y'all staring at? Oh, there's a werewolf. Cool. That's scary. It's a castle security camera.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Are you trolling me? It did troll me. I can't see. It's too dark. Oh yeah, cross wands. That's a challenge. So basically, there's a secret society and clan or group for fighting other wizards. She wants me to do what? Alright, so you're gonna find out how things work around here whenever it comes to duels.
Levioso. Accio.
That life is behind me. I promise. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos.
Well, there's definitely a secret in here. That poor dude's been chased all around the freaking place and back. I'm surprised I ran across him twice.
Levioso.
You hear that? Dude, the door's closing on me.
Lumos.
If I remember from one of the other games, this is generally the...
We have a new training dummy on which you can practice spell combinations. And you're up for round 2 of Crossed Wands. When you're ready for either, come and find me in the usual place.
No way, that shouldn't even be there. You know what this is, right? This shouldn't be here!
Lumos.
I guess in essence of it all, it technically isn't here, but...
Revelio.
Groundkeeper's tools. Groundkeeper.
Lumos.
Hagrid's house. Went out the back door. Where the hippogriff stayed. Harry and Hermione behind the area here. Bad, you too. That's nuts.
Intriguing.
No, you think? Any Harry Potter fan would know what the fuck this is.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Accio.
What the fuck?
I thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. They've taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Ooh, corkscrew.
Lumos.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
The Hobbit house.
Revelio.
Yeah, there's all the chests inside. But not this one.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this
Jalal
is my
Semi.
potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you.
Really?
In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's
Ashwinder.
stolen everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
What do you
Oh
have for
goodness.
sale?
What can I help you with today?
Leech juice.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check out my gear. Make sure I'm not overcumbered. That looks kind of cool. I'll go with it. I'll go for it. Go for it. Go for it. God, so many things to discover. Even the Highlands. Alright, but first I want to look around. Nice place you got here, lad. Alright, you said back to the area with the glowing bugs. That was up here.
Lumos.
He turned red whenever I disturbed him. Ah, that's for whenever I can fly. Yeah, the Walloping Willow tree, that's close to the gate. On the outer area of the Hogwarts. What in the fuck?
Levioso. Accio.